in 2019, February of 2019, I made a video breaking down the R. Kelly situation, and I came to the conclusion that we were going to have a female president in the White House in the 2020 election. All right. You guys can go back and check this channel, scroll back on my videos all the way back to February of 2019. The video I did on R. Kelly, I said that we're going to have a female president in 2020. Now, I'm going to show you what led me to believe that, and then I'm going to explain to you why I was derailed from originally believing that there's going to be a female president in 2020. All right, so just pay attention, listen very carefully. The first thing I took note of was the entire decade, okay, of the 2010s era, the 2010s decade, all right, even in the 90s, okay, when the whole I don't need a man movement started in the 90s, all right, so from the 90s all the way up to 2019, I took note of everything that was going on in the United States society and all of the laws that were being passed to favor women, not only in divorce court, all right, in child custody, but in general. You know what I'm saying? The mainstream media, they love to, mention how the U.S. is a rape culture. It's a culture of rape pertaining to adult women, but people don't realize that there are the same amount of number as fake rape cases as they are as the real rape cases. So there's just as many false rape allegations going around as, ones that have been proven to be factual. You see what I'm saying? And this whole thing was concocted. Feminism was concocted to completely destroy the family unit, the human family unit. All right? You need a positive charge and a negative charge to create life, to create more energy. All right? Plain and simple. So I took note of all the feminist agendas that were taking place in the mainstream media. All right, and the effeminization of men in the mainstream media, the homosexual agenda, all fed into the powers behind the feminism psyop. All right, now this right here, this was one of the nails in the coffin for me. In February of 2019, I looked at the case of the R. Kelly situation, and when that story hit the media, I looked at the date of that, basically tied to the number code, all right, that was connected to R. Kelly's name. And I told everyone that because of them basically destroying this man's image the same way they did Bill Cosby, I said that we're going to have a female president, all right? I said, we're going to have a female president because the mainstream media was so hell-bent on tarnishing the image of dominant, masculine black males in the media, all right? They were so devoted to it, so hell-bent on destroying the image of the melanated man. I said there has to be an agenda for this, that, this can't be for no reason. I said, okay, I think they're going to usher in the first female president. You see what I'm saying? And it all makes sense. Even after this, all right, when they sacrificed Kobe Bryant, Gayle King, you see what I'm saying, took it upon herself to listen to her handlers and to try to tarnish the legacy of a dominant, masculine, melanated man. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All part of the agenda. All part of the agenda. All right? Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the trail. Follow the evidence. All right? The Star Wars movies that come out in 2015 to 2019, the person with the star role, all right, the star in the movie, all right, was given to a female. star role given to a female. The Super Bowl winners in Super Bowl 54. All right, it was the team with the female owner. The team with the female owner, all right, wins the Super Bowl. Okay? And like I said, if you don't believe me, just go check it out for yourself. The title of that video is R. Kelly Rape Case, Freemasonic 9/11 Ritual. All right? And this was right before COVID-19 popped off. And this was before, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris got in office. You see what I'm saying? Or became president-elects. You see? And this, led me to believe that Elizabeth Warren was going to be the first female president. The reason I thought it was going to be Warren was because of her connection to the number 13 and her name. All right. And the etymology of her name. All right. So let me tell you what derailed me from believing that the female president was going to win it. When I took note of the fact that Donald Trump had an entire movement behind him that was concocted by the deep state, by the government themselves, to make it look like Trump was going against the establishment. When I saw that the U.S. government created their own psyop to make it look like Trump was a hero, and then I took note of all these puppets, all right? These Freemasonic puppets were supporting Trump. You know what I'm saying? And even the so-called melanated revolutionaries supporting Trump. When I saw that, all right, that's what made me believe Trump was going to get reelected. That's what made me believe that Trump was going to get reelected. It was the QAnon psyop and all these rappers and entertainers endorsing him. And then we had some so-called woke YouTubers who were on the Trump bandwagon. So I was under the belief that people were actually getting paid off to endorse and promote Trump. You see what I'm saying? Even though everyone knows he's a Trojan horse. You see? So this is what led me to believe that Trump was going to stay in office. And I thought Trump was going to leave office in 2024. And that's when they were going to usher in the first female president. But because Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris, you see what I'm saying? And they're now the president-elects. They're going to do this much sooner. I believe they're going to do this much sooner, folks. They're going to get Kamala Harris in the White House much sooner. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden is 78 years old. After his first term in the White House, he's going to be 82 years old. After his first term in the White House, he's going to be 82 years old, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to be the real fucking president. I'm telling you right now, maybe after 1 or 2 years of him in office, something's going to go down, and this woman right here is going to be the first female president of the United States. And she, I believe, is also going to be one of the biggest leaders among the one world order, among the one world government. It's going to be Miss Kamala. All right. And if you guys think it's a fucking joke, Kamala Harris is directly connected to Barack Obama through esoteric symbolism and through a number code known as Vedic numerology. All right, it's called the Kamala Obama connection. The Kamala Obama connection. And if you want to watch the video on it, go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, mind-blowing information. Mind-blowing information, but I just had to let you guys know the information that caused me to derail from my original statement that a female president was going to take over in 2020. It was because of the government creating the fake QAnon psyop to make Trump look like a messiah even though he's a Trojan horse, and all these rappers and entertainers and Freemasonic Hollywood agents promoting Trump, and even so-called YouTube truthers promoting Trump, that made me believe that people were actually getting paid by the Trump administration to promote him. You see what I'm saying? So now that the Supreme Court decided against Donald Trump's favor, okay, that means that Donald Trump will be leaving the White House on January 20th, okay, unless something really catastrophic takes place in the U.S. before January 20th. And, there's a possibility that won't happen, So with that being said, that's the reason why I was derailed from my original prediction of a female president taking over in 2020. All right. If you think I'm bullshitting, just go ahead and check it yourself. Check this video out. That's on my channel. Okay. There are other YouTubers claiming to say that they called Kamala Harris in the White House, and they said that Donald Trump would not be a two-term president. They're liars. All right. I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not going to give the fakes and the parasites that energy. I'm just going to tell you that they're bullshitting because they won't be able to show you the fucking video. They won't be able to show you the fucking video. See what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I called Kamala Harris almost a year ago. Yeah, I called, Joe Biden in office, months and months ago. I said Trump wasn't going to be a two-term president months and months ago. Goddamn liars. You know why? Because they can never show you the video evidence. You see what I'm saying? But really, that's all I had to say on this subject. There's also fake information going around claiming that the United States was invaded by 50,000 Chinese soldiers. And they're saying that the U.S. government bombed the Chinese soldiers in Maine. They were on the border of Maine and Canada. And they're saying that the U.S. military bombed 50,000 Chinese troops in Maine. Let me tell you something, guys. If that actually happened, there's going to be video fucking evidence, and there's going to be witnesses that are going to take to social media and explain what happened. Okay? If there's no original source, meaning a person who was actually there to see that, because trust and believe, if 50,000 fucking Chinese soldiers get bombed and killed on a goddamn border of Maine and Canada, somebody's going to have some goddamn video evidence, folks. All right? We are in some crazy ass trying times right now, but we have to make sure information is actually legit before we share it to the world. All right? So with all that being said, I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.